Chapter 12, Segment 2, discusses many topics such as sexual differentiation and the reproductive phases that it can occur. It has a total of 7 sections, and the first one being Pheromones Guide Reproductive Behavior in Many Species. By producing steroids to make gametes, the gonad also inform the brain that the body is ready to mate. This signal takes place inside the individuals, where pheromones are chemical signals that communicate information between animals to help them coordinate their reproductive activities. Neurons in the accessory olfactory bulb project to the medial amygdala, which depends on circulating sex steroids to maintain a masculine form and function. Lesions here will abolish the penile erections that normally occur around receptive females. In a female goldfish, a pheromone called F-progestaglandin that is required for normal ovulation also escapes the female's body and passes through her watery surroundings, where it acts as a pheromone to stimulate mating behaviors in male goldfish. Pheromones in the urine of male mice can accelerate puberty in young females. And then during musthon, the mating season of elephants, males secrete a pheromone-laden liquid from the glands on their temple. The next section is the hallmark of human sexual behavior. Masters and Johnson summarize the typical response patterns that both men and female have, which are consisting of 4 phases: excitement, plateau, orgasm, and resolution. During the excitement phase, the phallus becomes engorged with blood and make it erect. Another important aspect of human sexuality is that most men, but not most women, have an absolute refractory period following orgasm. That is, most men cannot fully achieve an erection or another orgasm until some time has elapsed. Research has generally found that most basic sex drive is greater in men, reflected in frequent masturbation, sexual fantasies, and pursuit of sexual contacts. The next section is hormones play only permissive roles in human behavior. So boys who fail to produce testosterone at puberty show little interest in sex unless they receive androgen supplements, which are basically supplements that give male characteristics. Testosterone indeed stimulates sexual interest and activity, as well as a sense of heightened energy in men. Providing postmenopausal women with low doses of estrogen and androgens can have beneficial effects on the genital experience of sex and a modest increase in women's sexual interest. The next section being, for many vertebrates, parental care differentiates offspring survival. Extensive parental behavior is necessary for the survival of many young vertebrates and all newborn mammals. The effect of hormones on rats' maternal behavior is demonstrated by a parabolic preparation in which 2 females are surgically joined, sharing a single blood supply, such that each is exposed to many hormones secreted by the other. If one of those females becomes pregnant, then at the end of her pregnancy, the other female, who is never pregnant, will also start showing maternal behavior. The next section is sexual determination and sexual differentiation occur in early development. In mammals, every egg carries an X chromosome, and the male gives an X or a Y chromosome, which is the key event in sex determination. Very early on in development, each individual has a pair of indifferent gonads, glands that resemble vaguely both testes and ovaries. During the first month of gestation in humans, differential genetic instructions determine whether the indifferent gonads will change into ovaries or testes. Gonadal hormones direct sexual differentiation in the body. As a result of their differential exposures to steroids, thousands of genes in tissues throughout the body are exposed differently in males and females. The early uterus has genital tubercle that can form into the clitoris or penis, as well as two sets of ducts, the Wolfram and Mullerian duct. In the females, the Mullerian ducts develop into oviducts. In males, the Wolfram duct develops into the epididymis, vas deferens, and seminal vesicles. So the sex chromosomes determine the sex of the gonad and differentiate exposure to gonadal hormones, controls subsequent sexual differentiation of the rest of the body. And lastly, changes in sequence of sexual differentiation results in predictable changes in development. Some people only have one sex chromosome, a single X from the mother. This genetic makeup results in Turner syndrome, in which an apparent female has underdeveloped but recognizable ovaries. In humans, congenital adrenaline hyperplasia can cause a developing female to be exposed to excess androgens before birth. The newborn often has an intersex appearance in which a phallus that is an intermediate in size between a typical penis and typical clitoris. That's in specifically the congenital adrenaline hyperplasia. Thank you.